go again. Well, since the last attempt at 40 minutes, I had checked with some rules and some suggestions about how to do it better, and I have decided that the quality of my plank should be raised up a little bit. Like in a competition, there are some rules. For example, you cannot hang on your joints like that. For example, you see, like I am relaxing on one shoulder, while other parts of the body lose some stress for a moment. So it is incorrect. You cannot do that. That's one thing. Second thing, like your elbows cannot move a single degree. Like this is a mistake already. Like this is basically a mistake also. So I'm not sure, like upwards, is it a mistake also, or how would it work? Like it's a question. But anyway, the quality can be raised up. Still, I will try to do some dirty reps just to reach the timings. Like 1 hour of, I guess, dirty plank, where you can choose how to stay, where you change the position of your hands, maybe do less overall body movement, you know, like you cannot do stuff like that. You cannot do stuff like that. All of these are fatal mistakes already, and you get disqualified. But still, if you're trying to just prepare your will for a long run, for 1 hour, for 2, for 3, for 4, well, you have to start somewhere. I guess average plank is more than enough for that. At least it's not an elbow plank, you know, which is like it's just a kids playing, basically. Well, so nowadays I will try to keep the plank. I will train 2 types of planks. I guess have to do it 2 times per day now instead of 1. Where the first one is you practice the absolute perfection, absolute static pose, 100% quality. Like no talking, no moving, no nothing, basically. I'm not sure how it's supposed to look like, honestly, because like you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot rebalance your body in any way, which is, well, you have to live through that and see what do they mean actually. But you can have some sense of how to do it properly. For example, as you can see, 4 minutes in, my lower waist and arms starting to feel a little bit tired. So because of that sensation, my lower part of the body is slightly slowly moving downwards. Like you can see the line, for example, white line. If you're practicing a very high quality plank, I guess if you're still keeping this line visible, you're not disqualified. If you're doing like that, you lost already. So, and also, one more thing, switch side. So this is a straight one, which is good enough. This one, it is a fail already. This one also cannot be done well, I wouldn't say it helps too much moving your ass upwards, but it is a disqualification. So what is left is you put your hands down once. You fixate yourself, fixate your entire body in a single stance. And that's it. You cannot do like any movement at all. I understand that body will shake, that, you know, that it would be nice to be static, to stay in a static pose, like a robot basically. But, well, it is another type of quality already, so first of all we have to train a little bit in some other ways. But as I said, so if you switch into 2 times per day and one of these times you try to reach the maximum timing of your perfect plank in 100% static pose, like, you know, you can inhale and exhale. It slightly moves your body, not side to side, but up and down. But apart from that, there is no space for movement here. Like you see, even my lower back, this action is the bad idea already. I will keep on improving the stability of the pose. Like our regular time in 13 minutes 37 seconds, which I do just to keep the practice going. Now I will have to basically reach this time, but with the highest quality possible. In that sense, even 14 minutes of such plank, even 13-14 minutes of 100% quality plank requires a different attitude. It's not the same with what I'm doing at the moment. So, I had an idea that how could somebody practice a perfect plank that is worthy of, you know, for example, getting into Guinness World, into Guinness, this is Book of World Records. Maybe make an application for a smartphone. Insert an AI that monitors your video and says, and each second it counts your score and tells you if it's okay or not. That way, now you fixed the problem about, like, now you have a referee. Mosquitoes. Now you will have a referee who will help you to maintain the highest level of plank. And it is good idea. I'm not sure if somebody already done it or not, but I would find it useful myself. How would it work? Maybe you turn on the application, you make sure your face is verified and you're a real person, but it wouldn't matter too much. And maybe you have like a side view. Place a camera, turn on the app, and it looks at you from the side and counts your points. Maybe add a way to combine it with 2 point of views which would be much better and would actually start to feel like a professional referee watching you from two sides, helping out to make everything correct. So far we are still going forward. I don't have enough time to work out properly, which is sad, because I don't have enough time to recover, which is sad, because I have problems with sleeping, which is sad, because my diet is not perfect, which is whatever it is. For some reason, if you have dinners, well, you can forget about good sleep and actually progressing in some area such as static plane. And I don't always have time to eat during the day, you know? You can just end up doing stuff all day long, and in the end it's already 8, 9 or 10 o'clock and you are hungry, and not going to eat in such a case would actually be a mistake, because you will feel the lower back pain, the muscles getting harder instead of relaxing and recovering. And no matter what you try to do, like take creatine for example, or BCA or protein for that cause, you still need some nutrition, and you still need, I guess, time of proper digestion to eat something and then have a moment to grind it up. Even running would be nice after eating, but sleeping actually it provides some problems to your lifestyle. Today is 31st January. Tomorrow will be the 1st February. I have, well, in my adventure and journey in Get a Better Plank Times, I have no choice but to use every possible thing I have, which means any practices that can help out, such as for example some yoga, cleansing, such as Shang Prakshalana, which is basically drinking salt water until you clean all your body tubes. Got it. Got him. So I am having problems though with the diet because I don't eat enough protein. But when I eat, and it is animal muscles and tissue, for some reason it brings too much inertia to the system, and instead of helping out with building your muscles, in some ways it makes it harder, which is unfathomable and very strange to see happening in life. Like, I tried in my life being vegetarian, vegan for quite a while. Well, it worked. In the end, you still go to doctors and they tell you that you are supposed to eat meat and you did a mistake. But, well, for this time I don't have a choice. Like every day in my life. Also, I want to do what? Not blame, not... I want to tell you that I'm still trying to fix stuff around in my life, in my apartment. And even though the problems are so minuscule, sometimes it's still impossible to fix stuff because the problems never end. You try one thing, you try 3 things, you try 10 things, you try 25 things. You tried 100 attempts on something, and every single time you still fail. So I have a water filter which I replaced, bought some new cassettes or filters, the tubes themselves, tried to replace them, but that fucker leaks, so it leaks, and because of that I still cannot get rid of the stuff from improper places, such as my kitchen being overburdened with trash. And well, you don't need plates if you don't cook, right? Well, if I still cannot cook, it's just trash, and I'm stuck with it until I fix some other stuff, which never, as I said, it might never happen. You just try 100 attempts and say, well, fuck it, and throw it away. It's life for you, life for me, for everyone in between. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm busy, sweating here a little bit, but it's just the start. Some dirty 17 minutes of playing today. Well, see ya next time in 10 seconds. Not next time in 10 seconds, but you guess you know my meaning.